Live 1:42 p.m. just outside of Toronto time. It's so good to see you in this frigid cold. We're back in the saddle again. We're not going to the gym today because I've run out of time, but we got enough time to do a quick stream. But it's good to see you guys. 26 seconds in, we got donuts. It'll be another 30 seconds before we see somebody. I see a like. Guys, double tap the screen, lick the stream. Let us know who's here. Let us know how your day is going. Let us know what perfume you are enjoying. But mostly, let us know how life is treating you. Still, oh, we got 1 and 3. Oh, Germs. First, it's prime time, baby. Yeah, buddy. Good seeing Jared and Germs in the house. The regulars. What are you guys up to? How is life treating you? How are you today, Eugene? I'm very well, Enrique. Thank you so much for asking. How are you? I'm doing great, man. Doing really, really good. On the move. I got lots to do today. I don't have time to hit the gym. I'll be back later tonight, though. Late tonight. I've got a lot of things to do now before I go to work, but yeah, day is good. I got up this morning and there was a baby in my house. I was like, what the heck? What is a baby doing in my house? So I spent a couple of minutes. My mom had her friend over and there was some kids, and I spent a couple of minutes just kind of playing with baby and holding baby. That was fun. Yeah, very energetic. But here we are, getting the day going. Yeah, I'm in Cologne, the 68. To be honest, I didn't feel like wearing perfume. I got up and I was just like, I don't feel like wearing perfume, you know? Nothing really called to me, so I just wanted the softest, lightest thing. And that was this. You know, I just wanted something super airy and simple, but as simple as this is, it's deeply complex, because this is a cologne from Guerlain. And there's the note pyramid. Like, see all these notes on? That is the entire note pyramid to this perfume. It's mental. It's literally 68 notes. Cologne is 68. 68 was the address, I think, of their boutique in Paris, but it's also got 68 notes in here. Bergamot, mandarin, citron, clementine, cedrat, orange, sanguine, limette, pamplemousse, which is grapefruit, fennel, anise, lavender, laurier, cypress, elemi, thyme, myrrh, petitgrain, bigarade. Oh, more petitgrain. They got petitgrain here twice. Interesting. They got bigarade. Wait, I'm so confused here. They got petitgrain 3 times. I see petitgrain 3 times. Oh, no, wait. It's petitgrain bigarade, petitgrain mandarin, petitgrain citron. What the heck? Pois violette. There's some French shit here I can't pronounce. Cassis, freesia, muguet, noisette, hazelnut, patchouli noisette, hazelnut, cyclamen, cardamom, coriander, pepper, black pepper, byrose, musk, gingembre, this is ginger, jasmine, frangipani, magnolia, orange blossom. I'm trying to translate these on the fly. Pivoine. What's pivoine? Some sort of red pepper. Rose, carnation, ylang, lychee, fig, immortelle, apopanox, amber, benzoin. Or here come the ambery notes. Vanilla, cyst, heliotrope, iris, tonka, sage, musk, patchouli, agarwood, cedar, santal, vetiver, musk, praline, myrrh, and lichen. So that is a ton of notes, and you wonder, how the fuck do they not get in the way of each other? How does this happen? And I don't know how that happens, but it works. It simply works. You don't get all of the notes at once. You're not bombarded, but they kind of cycle through, you know? A lot of these notes do show up in the perfume, but mostly what I get is a very airy vanilla, an aromatic vanilla that's light and balanced and smooth, and it smells like this could easily fit in the arts and materials line. Like it has that sort of style, just a little bit more airy, more aromatic, citrusy. Rich Mitch says, I am dysregulated and must chill. Okay, let's regulate Rich Mitch. What, what do we need? What do you need from us? How can we help you? Cologne de 68 is stunning. It is very stunning. So this was discontinued, and the moment I found out it was discontinued, I'm not a backup bottle guy, but I bought 3 backups of this. I ended up giving them away, to be honest, after, because I'll never get through this, right? I gave one to my therapist, a Cologne de 68, and he loved it. And I think I gave him to somebody else. I can't remember who. So I think I got one more backup. But yeah, these were, I think I got them for less than $100 on Fragrance X, but great deal, super deal. Beautiful, airy, citrusy vanilla. That's what it is. It's a citrusy vanilla. Let's go. Good to see Dushan in the house. Brock Star. Good to see Brock Star. Hope you're doing well. Cold, rainy day here. Wearing Habit Rouge EDP. I had Cologne the 68 in one hand, and I had Habit Rouge EDT in the other. I'm like, and I went with 68 just because of the airiness. It's a little bit lighter. I didn't want to be bombarded with heavy scents today for some. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the weather, the pressure in the. It feels like there's some pressure in the air. Jared is in Musk Ravageur reformulated version. Cinnamon bomb. Dude, I got into those cinnamon toast crunches last night and I couldn't stop. Oh my God, they are so damn addictive. I had left them alone. You know, whatever I ate during the stream, that's what I had, and I didn't have any more till late at night. And I'm just like, I'm gonna have one. I'm gonna have like a handful, just like a couple for taste. And I couldn't stop. It was just like eating and gnawing and eating and eating. And I was sending Rich Mitch and Guerlain like voice notes, like crunching on Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And it's crazy how addictive those things are, but yeah. Cinnamon Toast Crunch for shizzle. It's really good. And they're a lot more crunchier. They ended up being way more crunchier than I thought. Yeah, what's up, big dog? I have something for you, Chucky. I have something for you, Chucky. Chucky came through big time. Oops, I've got a bunch of things here. I've got some shout outs here. Where's yours, Chucky? Okay, here's Chucky's. Chucky, we have LDE for Chuck going to, Texas, where everything is bigger. Thank you so much, Chucky. There's something special in here. I've added a sample of something that nobody has ever smelled before. You will be the first, and I hope you love it. I won't say what it is, but let us know what you think. Anyway, thank you, Chucky. I appreciate this. This is Bellam going to Berkeley, California. Thank you, Berkeley, California. You're amazing. Thank you for the support. And this is Bellam going to Croatia. This is going to an ex-girlfriend, somebody I dated when I was like 18. We dated for 2 years. Complete psychopath, not crazy, middle child syndrome. You know, this is where I totally learned about middle child syndrome from this girl dating this girl. But she got married since, and she's been following me on whatever. I guess she found me through You Smells Good YouTube, right? And she's been bothering me. Like, she's married, and I'm like, yo, stop bothering me, stop texting me. I'm gonna tell your husband. She's like, babe, tell him. He already knows. I told him. I was like, get out of here. But yeah, this is going to her. This is Bellam to Croatia. So stay away from married women. They always find their way. They are troubled. But yeah. This is the one that had tattooed my name on her body, literally like a week before I broke up with her. She comes to me and she's like, I got a surprise for you. I was like, that's not a surprise. That's not a good surprise. That's not what I want. MJ is in Musk Tongue. Oh yeah, I've got another sample. Here is a sample pack going to, this is going to Stoke-on-Trent, UK. Thank you, Stoke-on-Trent. Never heard of that, but I wish I bought a bottle of that when it was readily available. Yeah, I think they're still floating around, Rudy. These never really caught on with the hype like a lot of other Guerlains. I don't know what they go for now, but I really wish I had gotten a bottle of that Greco, what is it called? Road? That's what I wish. And I was on the Lucky Scent site when they got the restock of 100 bottles, and they still had stock. I was like, I'll come back in a couple days and check it out. That's what I said. I'll come back in a couple days and I'll check it out. And when I came back, it was sold out. I was like, fuck. Should have got it. Dan, what's happening? Good to see Dan. What's happening? Did we ask you to read all of those? Do I do things because people ask me to? Absolutely not. I do things because they are intentional and on purpose. I like your haircut. Very stylish. Thank you. Scent of the day, BDK Velvet Tonka. I've not tried that. Rich says I am dysregulated. Dysregulated how? I'm dying to know what this means. Dysregulated. I know what dysregulated means for me, but I want to know what it means for somebody else. What's the name of that perfume? Of this? This is Cologne de 68. Are you ever going back to therapy? Probably not. I don't, maybe if I feel like I need to. Yeah, I would definitely go back if I felt like I need to. But I get a lot more out of meditation, to be honest. Meditation kind of is a continuation of therapy. You know, it's still self-reflection. But there's nothing else, there's nothing I'm really dealing with right now where I think I need to see a therapist. Can I get a bottle? I'll be your therapist any day. Stefan, I've got you, Stefan. I didn't bring your samples. We'll do them tomorrow, I promise. There's so much going on at home. Like, there was babies in my house, and I had stuff, like, I had to fill my car, and I forgot your samples. I'll bring them tomorrow. I bought some more perfume last night, and I forgot those as well. I was going to bring them and show them, but we'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, I just randomly bought a perfume. Somebody had buzzed me up, and he's like, I got a bottle of this because I had bothered them like a month ago. I seen a sale post on Facebook, and they're like, dude, I just sold it. I was like, okay, if you get another one, let me know. And he calls last night, and he's like, I got a bottle if you want it. I said, okay, I'll meet you down the road. And I went and I picked it up. But I won't tell you what it is till tomorrow. Do you still talk to a therapist? I don't. I talk to myself and I talk to God. God is now my therapist. I have handed over my life to God. God is, guiding me and protecting me. He is my therapist. Lilian, second day in a row. Thanks to you. It deserves it. Do you like Cologne over the Parfum? Yes, I own the Parfum as well, and I much prefer the Cologne. It's more airier, and I don't know. I like this airy shit. I'm a fan of air. Like the stream before the gym. Thank you so much, Dushan, for the 5 Serbian dinars. I appreciate you. Very thoughtful. Christy, good to see Christy. Hi, Eugene and friends. Scent of the day, Jovoy Fire at Will, Mimosa and Big Vanilla. Yeah, I'm really enjoying my vanillas the last month or two. Yet Not Dead says, on the Histoire de Parfums kick lately. 1472 today, beautiful floral amber. Spray 68 on my box. Let's see if I can smell it when I get it. Oh, that's a great idea. Okay, let's do that. Hopefully it doesn't get held up at customs. No, it shouldn't. It should be fine. Okay, so here's your box, right? We'll drench the sucker. Oh, it's so aromatic. Like, those kitchen spices are really coming out. How's that? Woo! That's good. Chucky. Oh, fuck. I need some air. Ugh. Damn it. You're welcome, Chuck. I went out without a car. Espresso is waiting at the bar. Have you smelled? Do you like Vanille Planifolia Extrait 21? Very quickly, I didn't smell them enough to even... I didn't spend enough time with them to even form an opinion, you know, just really, really quickly. When are you getting a bottle of Zuzu? Soon. I might get one for my birthday. My birthday's next month. I think that's what I'll do. I'll just get one for my birthday. Is that cringe to get yourself something for your birthday? It is kind of cringe, isn't it? I think it's a little bit cringy to get something for your birthday. Maybe I'll get it the day before my birthday. We are his therapy. Maybe, yeah, if I have issues, I'll talk about them. Yeah, there's no point bottling that shit up and holding it in. Talk about your shit. What are you smoking today? Nothing yet, but nothing yet. Now, it won't get stopped. It'll be fine. But talk to Antoine. I've been talking to Antoine yesterday and today about the second perfume that we haven't finalized. And there might be something in there that might call up some flags at the border. You know, there might be a note in the perfume that might call up some flags. I always treat myself to a bottle for my birthday. I have a couple of times. And maybe more than a couple of times, but I don't know. It's like, do you buy yourself a Christmas gift too? I'm sure I have in the past, but I think it's just like, I don't know, if I need something, I'll just go and buy it, you know? Hi, Bri, enjoy that black tie. What's happening, Bri? I love black tie. Why are you in your car? Why are you watching me in my car? I don't know. I don't have an answer because I'm going somewhere. What do you think of Poivre de Samarcande? I like it. It's simple. It's super simple, but it's a nice perfume. Black pepper and oak wood and ISO. Really spicy, woody, musky. You know, for the simplicity, I find it very deep and layered, you know. I've got stuff to do. Like, I'm parked out. I was, you know, gonna go work out, but I don't have the time. I've got stuff to do. Normally, I would go work out now at this time, but it's either stream or go work out. And I'll be back later to the gym, so I don't mind streaming. Justin is in Dior Homme. Jean-Claude Zibes. What do you think of it, Rudy? It's been a long time since I've worn it, but I really like it. I like all of the Hermes Hermescents mainly. But still didn't get the vanilla, and it's been discontinued. But I'm okay with that because I think there's so many other better vanillas. Carl, what's happening? I'm coming for your abs, Carl. They're coming. Even though I had some cinnamon toast crunch last night, the abs were still popping. You know, I got 1 month. I got just over a month to go there, Carl, and they'll be ready. Rudy says I loved it. Poivre. You got a full bottle, Rudy? 100 ml. Just got a bottle. Where'd you get it? Hermes, eBay. Jean-Paul Gaultier, insane. YSL Home Sport. Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Male is insane. Insane how? Do you like ombre leather? I think it's okay. I much prefer Tuscan leather though, if I have to wear one. I love glazing, JPG. Why? What do you love about Jean-Paul Gaultier? I mean, there's perfumes are super simple. I mean, if you love it, you love it. That's your thing, totally. Like, love them. I just find there's so many other more interesting fragrances out there. How vanillic is Zuzu? It's super vanillic. and caramel. It's sweet. Le Lion goes more labdanum than very vanillic to my nose on the dry down. How does it compare vanilla wise? No, Zuzu and Le Lion have nothing to do with each other. Le Lion is a huge amber labdanum smoke. You know, it's scratchy and fierce. It's gothic and bewitching and full of sorcery. Zuzu is a fucking candy shop, you know? It smells like a candy store. Two really completely different fragrances. Rudy got it from Selfridges. Prices are $50 cheaper. That's awesome. I broke my wallet with Tom Ford More Extreme. Sometimes simple is better. Yeah, simple is good. I like the simplicity of... Elena knows how to create simplicity. There's a lot of simple shit out there that just... Simple doesn't work for that. But Elena, he just knows how he has the touch. He has the finesse, the magic, you know? It's like shit is super simple and airy, but it's fucking deep, you know? It's deeper than the eye can see. Never does his perfumes fall flat on me or do I get bored. Even though they're light and airy and whimsical, you know, there's not much heft to them. Hi, Eugene. Are you going to put a cannabis note in your next scent? That's what I'm talking to Antoine about it. And yeah, we're trying it. He's tried it. And it's not so much cannabis, it's more of a hemp note. So it's more classy, you know, it's not exactly like weed. And we're trying it. Have you tried Mona d'Oreo Queer? I tried it once and I thought it was amazing, but I heard that Mona d'Oreo is closing down, which is kind of sad, you know? It's unfortunate. I wonder if things would be different if Mona was still with us, though. You know? I wonder what went wrong, actually. I wonder where things took a turn. I wonder if, like, people just don't want to take care of it anymore. Is it more vanillic than Spiritus? Which, this? I think this takes a lot from Spiritus, actually. I think Spiritus is the heart to this, you know? Spiritus is kind of the spirit to all of the arts and materials, isn't it? Haven't smelled anything decent in a long time. What's the last thing decent you smelled or that you enjoyed? Heard Zuzu smells like Prada candy. Ooh, there's got a lot of caramel in it, yeah. You still haven't tried it, Rude? I don't remember Prada candy, but this is balanced good. It's got a really nice balance. I think I'm getting my incredible mother Mousse de Sable for Xmas. Well, that's really sweet. I'm sure Mom would love that. Hopefully she loves musk. I know they don't compare. Oh, somebody ordered a sample set. Is that somebody here? Are you here? Are you with us? Reveal yourselves. Who ordered a sample set? I know they don't compare. I was curious how vanillic it was. I'm sensitive to... It's super vanillic. If you don't like vanilla, stay away. Yeah, Zuzu is caramel and vanilla and some florals. Maybe I'll bust out some vanilla frags today. Coco Elon said, I had a great rose oud from Dubai, but used it all. Favorite rose ouds? No cannabis. We need Angelica root. We tried something with Angelica root and ended up taking it out. We tried a lot of woody note. You know what? Antoine's amazing. He went head over, like completely over his responsibilities in these next two perfumes, and he tried so many different things, so many different varieties, you know, going to the extreme to opposite ends, and it's going to be interesting how when it comes out, how it's perceived. I think you're going to see the softer side of Antoine in the next two perfumes, much softer than the original three. Rizzard says, quick hello, Eugene, catch you later, just busy now. Good to see you, Rizzard. Hope you're having a wonderful day. God bless you. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing. More green. More green. Yeah, more green is good. Eugene, come out with a gourmand oud, please. Dude, I am not the oud guy, and there's an oud craze, and there's so much oud out there. I mean, if the time comes and there's intention for oud, why not? But I don't know. Gourmand oud. You never know, Dan. You never know. I'm not gonna say no 100%, but you never know. Johnny Blaze says, yeah, yeah. You know, the cannabis note. It wasn't in the original brief. Like I've talked to Antoine like on the side about creating a cannabis accord or a fragrance, and he finds it really fascinating too, and something that he's interested in. And the last perfume we were working on, it was kind of a struggle. There were a lot of submissions. He's gone through a lot of submissions and a lot of work. And I said, okay, how about we try cannabis in this perfume and see what it works out. And he didn't get cannabis. He got a really high quality hemp note material with Remy. And that's what he put in there. And you know what? It smells really classy. I'm not sure what cannabis would have smelled like in there, but it worked out pretty good. So I'm going to talk to him probably in the next couple of days about what's going to happen next. But the hemp isn't the star of the show, you know. It's kind of like a background note. Pat Lester, good to see you. In Bella Spiro again, awesome. At this point, it's my signature scent. Good thing I bought a 200 ml bottle. Yeah, I've got about 400 mLs of it too. Thoughts on 22? Genius, 22 is amazing. Does hemp smell camphorous? Hemp is very textured. Almost like a potato sack. You know those big, heavy-duty potato sacks that you would do like potato sack races in? That's kind of what hemp reminds me of. Yeah, it was kind of camphorous, like patchouli a bit. Patchouli potato sacks. I like Prada Candy Night. I have it. I don't mind the Prada candies. I don't think they're horrible. Escada used to come out with a summer one every time. Every year it was my favorite, cherries in the air. I did try Zuzu. Haven't tried Prada Candy, but Zuzu made my stomach turn. I wasn't crazy about Zuzu either. The first time I smelled it, I was like, oh, what the fuck? Why? That's what I said literally, like, why? But that was my like very brief encounter with Zuzu. But when I put it on, I was like, damn, you can't deny this is really beautiful. The way it breathes on mice, I love it. You know, I connect with it, with the feeling, the story, how it plays out. What's happening, Pradeep? Last thing I smelled for men I liked was Spice and Wood by our pals. Last thing I liked for women, probably the Bond line. We need a big carnation sheep rut. Let's get old school. Yeah. So many ideas. I mean, but all of this shit is super expensive to create, you know? Yeah. Perfume making isn't cheap. I'll tell you that. Now it's time to pay for all of this stuff, you know? Now it's time to pay for bottles and labels and caps, and actually caps I have still lots. Packaging and the oils, pay off the perfumer. Now they're doing capability studies. That's got to be paid for. So now this is where all the big cash comes rolling. Oud has to be done right, otherwise it smells like furniture varnish and yeah, it can come out like there's that too. Varnish. You want to stay away from varnish. It will be unique and original. Great thing. Spaced Out, good to see you in Abbey Rouge EDT, my favorite. CBD, delicious and real yummy. I met a lady that made perfume, but I lost touch with her. It was the best perfume she ever made. What occasions outfit you'd wear Spiritus Double Vanille with? I might get it when I go to Europe next year. I think it's super versatile. You can wear that dressed up, and you can wear it casually as well. You can wear it with a suit easily. I think any of those Guerlains aren't materials you can wear in this suit. Let's inspire Antoine to open new gates. We want leather Chypre from your Les Abstraits. Thank you so much for your poetry. Thank you so much for your desire, Dushan. Thank you so much for the 5 Serbian dinars. I appreciate it. You are the man of the hour. Dan says there's different kinds of oud. There's animalic or smooth. It's not really about being done right. There's variations in different woods from different countries. Yeah, absolutely. A leather Chypre would be amazing, Dushan. Companies save money by using Cypriot oil as opposed to real oud and just call it oud. How do you guys feel about Cypriot? I'm not the biggest fan. Especially when it feels like industrial. Ooh, it's getting chilly in here. Heard there's a perfume called Burnt Hair, but never confirmed it. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, perfume is meant to be creative, and they're making all sorts of things. I mean, Antoine made a perfume that smells like cum and blood and guts and piss and all sorts of milk, you know? IFF perfumers love Cypriol. Which ones? Which ones in particular? What do you guys think of Chris Carbonell? Chris Maurice's perfumes. Elon Musk made the Burnt Hair fragrance. Oh yeah, and that sold out like instantly, didn't it? And then people got outraged that he sold so much perfume. Like, why do you care how much perfume? What does it matter to you? A lot of people who know real oud can tell the difference. But a lot of designers just use Cypriot oil and say it's... Yeah, the majority of oud used in perfume is synthetic. It's not real. Unless you go to like artisanal or higher end niche. What's happening, Nazir? Good to see you, bro. Yeah, it's good to see you, man. Did you say cum? Yeah. What? In Secretions Magnifique. I mean, I think there's a cum note, there's a blood note, there's a saliva note, there's milk. He made all of the bodily fluids. All the fluids that you can find in the body, he turned it into a perfume. And that's why he is who he is. Burnt hair equals rocket boosters. I love the sweaty guy next to me in the bus perfume. There's actually perfumes. Yeah, I mean, that's a real thing. There's the natural sweaty guy, and then there's the perfume that tries to replicate the sweaty guy. And those perfumes get a lot of love. The sweaty guy perfumes get loved. People love smelling like body odor. People love smelling like cumin or clove or all of those, like piss. There's so many pissy scents out there, you know? I just sampled Silver Oud. The Cypriol openings in that will singe your eyebrow. Who makes Silver Oud? Is that an M-wash? Luca loves secretions. I'm not surprised he does, you know. Did Antoine smell different types of cum for it? I don't know. You should ask him, Carl. Ask him if he had pineapple cum. Fuck. Do you like Vanilla Sex? That has some of those notes. I'd have to retry it, Vanilla Sex. I don't remember it. Pretty sure Vanilla Sex has a squirt note. Oh, squirting is hot. I mean, squirting can be fun. But that trick gets old really fast. If you have a squirter, I had a squirter, and that shit gets old really fast, eh? It's just like fucking messy everywhere. Oh. At first, they're like, oh, sorry. I'm like, no, it's great, man. Keep going, you know, keep going. And then after you're like, oh, for fuck's sakes, like, this shit's got to stop. Yeah. I hated Vanilla Sex. Smells cheap to me. Yeah, I really want to try it again because, I mean, there's a lot of different opinions. Lily just enrolled in a perfumery course after hearing that. Ooh, I wonder if there's any other women that are gonna take part. Messy business. Sperm note would have been an improvement. Squirting is pee. Nata, hello, good to see Nata. Fluids soak in. They do. They do. Yeah, Vanilla Sex is just marketing. I don't like it either. I thought their rose prick was okay. And there was another rose, a Russian rose. What was the name of the Russian rose? I thought that was quite nice as well. The Tom Ford rose. Still haven't tried black lacquer. And I was at the department store, and I think I walked right past Tom Ford, and I didn't get to smell black lacquer. Empty is not a fan of Celine. I did like the other Tom Ford vanillas, Fatale and Tobacco. Tobacco vanilla, yeah, I would call that the OG tobacco vanilla. What came out first, Tobacco Vanille or Pure Havane? What came out first? I want to say Tobacco Vanille for some reason. Rose de Russie, Rose de Sheen, it's okay. Rose de Russie. Yeah, I think it's a Rose de Russie I liked, and Rose Prick. Squirt is delicious. Like I said, it's super fun, and you feel super cool the first time it happens, like with a particular person. You're like, yeah, I'm the man, and you pat yourself on the back, and you know, you go and you tell all your buddies how cool you are. But after that happening, like dozens and dozens and dozens, you're like, what the fuck, man? You need a diaper or what? Like, stop that shit, you know? Contain yourself. Because then it comes like the cleanup becomes fucking bigger than the act itself, you know? Tobacco Vanille is a classic. Smells like cupcakes. Not my vibe. What does? What smells like cupcakes? Celine? Empty? Zuzu might smell like cupcakes, yeah. But really good cupcakes. Not like Dora the Explorer cupcakes, but like good cupcakes. What about Eau de Boat? That's a good tobacco and super affordable too. Beau de Jour is my top 3 Tom Ford. Tobacco Vanille came out in 2007. When did Pure Havane come out? Oh man, I was mesmerized by Tobacco Vanille when I first smelled it. And Tuscan Leather. Unbelievable. Is that what a dental dam is for? Married to one of those, you learn to be prepared. My guy. Oh, man. Mark is building the dam. Tobacco Vanille does not smell like cupcakes. If you want to smell cupcakes, get Vanille 28 Kayali. Yeah, I don't think Tobacco Vanille smells like cupcakes. Zuzu might smell like cupcakes. Pure Havane was 2011. Yeah, 2007, 2011. Was Tom Ford ahead of his time? He was with the Tuscan Leather. Whoever made that, I don't think it was Tom Ford, but I don't think Tom Ford had anything to do with them, to be honest. Oud Wood left a great impression on me. It was on a rainy spring day. It works amazing in that setting. That's why you need to prepare the room like Dexter. Who's Dexter? Plastic everywhere. Is that what Dexter does? I imagine that's a television show. Shalimar came out in the year 1 and it smells like it. The first year? Yeah, have we not evolved since Shalimar? I mean, Squirt is the next ATH. You never know. Marcus wearing a riot helmet to the bar room. Oh, boom room. Damn, you know all about that, eh, Tripler? Riot helmet. Dexter is a serial killer. Damn. Where? How come I've not heard of Dexter? Okay, I got a couple more minutes. How is 19 Poudre compared to the EDP? Way more powdery. The EDP I wear the least. You know, I wear Poudre and the EDT the most. I hardly ever wear the EDP. But the Poudre is this, I would say it's the softest, the airiest, maybe even the greenest. I think the Poudre has the best iris note out of all of them, though. Iris butter. The iris in Poudre is amazing. I thought Sheldrake had a hand in Tuscan leather, or was that someone else? No, I don't think it was Sheldrake. I've never heard of Sheldrake working for Tom Ford. I have a feeling, the perfumer's name slips my mind right now, but he posts a lot of things on his Instagram of moon, like he's does a lot of like telescope shit, and he likes watching the sky. Takes lots of pictures of stars and moons. What the hell is his name? Somebody remind me. So is the cum the most unusual note you've seen in the fragrance? What more unusual would be? There's also a secret note in Mugler Cologne, and it's also supposed to be cum. It's a secret note, meaning S note for sperm. So there's that too. Mugler's got a cum note in his Mugler Cologne. Just sprayed Bellhomme. Thank you mentally for it every so often. Thank you. Thank you for spraying it. Thank you for wearing it. Thank you for saying so. How's Bellamy Vetiver? Anyone rocking it this fall? Bellamy Vetiver is amazing. 19 Poudre is lovely. Shame it's so short-lived. Do you find it short-lived? Do you like Royal Tobacco? Smells like rural Indian snack. I do like Royal Tobacco a lot. Even though I think it's too powerful. I think it's too powerful, but I like it a lot. I wish it was a little softer, to be honest. Poudre 19 is more musky and iris, and the 19 EDP has more galbanum, I think. Yeah, you're probably right. I just find it super soft and powdery and green and vegetal and warm, you know, buttery, very buttery. I think the iris in 19 Poudre is better than the iris in Dior Homme. People are always like wanking to Dior Homme. Nah, try Poudre. It's more floral and it's going to be a touch more feminine, but the iris is phenomenal. I heard that Musk 25 is supposed to have a spermacorde in there. I've never heard that. What is the difference between rural and city Indian snacks? I'd like to know too. At least in my skin, it is a relatively short-lived wish. The iris phase lasted longer. On the pudra, damn. To me, it's so like concentrated, thick, buttery. La Pausa has the best iris ever. La Pausa is a super good iris. It's mixed with vetiver, so it's nice and woody and green and incensey. But that one is super short-lived. Like, that is one of the most transparent perfumes I have, and I struggle sometimes with it. As amazing as the scent is itself, it's like, it's super soft. I get way more performance from the 19s, to be honest, than La Pausa. La Pausa might be one of the more softer Chanel Les Exclusive. Just picked up Oud Mineral. You got it. You got it. Can't wait to wear it in the spring, summer. You were talking about that last time. Rural is more dirty. Top 10 wanking frags. BP Wool. Okay, Brad. Old school Brad has a top 5 perfumes video for masturbating. Check it out. Swear to God, he does. I've asked him to update it since. Maybe if you find that video, somebody look it up. Go in there and ask him to update it in the comments. BP Wool. Search up BP Wool. Top 5 fragrances for masturbate. It's got to be a 10-year-old video. It's super old. Go in there and ask him to update it. What's up, perfume snobs? Good to see you. I adore La Pausa too. It's hard. Being an iris lover, it's hard not to love La Pausa. Hermes's Musk Pallida is top iris. I always forget how powdery Rochas Femme gets. Like a dry custard. Huge plum in there too. Rochas Femme to me is a lot like cocoa. Maybe a spicier version of cocoa. I need La Pausa after the work. We need top 10 vetivers. Tom Ford Costa Azura or Creed Aventus? For what? I've ever drank a frag. Never. That sounds gross. Don't drink perfumes. You'll get sick. People need fragrances. No, actually, his video was quite witty because he would like. I think what his rankings were based off of the names, like One Man Show and stuff like that. Humphrey Bogart, One Man Show. I don't remember what else was in there, but stuff like that, right? Just going off of the names. You know, Brad's pretty witty that way. Didn't you say you'd rather do that top 5 rather than 5 for life while eating pie? I don't remember what I said. I said a lot of things, man. Azura more dressy. My next Les exclusive I would be is to get boy. But boy, is it expensive. I got my boy secondhand. For very cheap. In my opinion, vetiver is best as soap. No, top iris is Bellam. Was La Pausa EDT much better, different to the EDP? Yeah, they're very different, I find. They're probably, I think La Pausa was the one that had the biggest change in the concentrations. Like the scent itself was affected the most in La Pausa. Going from EDT to EDP. Do you judge people who don't wear frag? No, I don't think about people who don't wear fragrances. I mean, if somebody's, how do I know if somebody's not wearing a fragrance? No, I don't judge people at all for not wearing fragrance. Doesn't affect me at all. It'd be crazy if I were to judge them. That would make me fucking delusional, wouldn't it? It would make anybody delusional. Does Bellamy vetiver smell very dated? I would say It's classic. It's not modern. It's not using any sort of modern aroma chemicals. It's old school. Yes, Chuck, this is definitely your vibe. I don't know about very dated. I think you would like it though. Oof. Chuck and RN going at it. What is going on here? Empty says no frags. Deodorant, soap, and scented moisturizer to match soap scent. La Paz will be my next purchase, I think, versus Bois de Zil. Yeah, if you're asking me, it's Bois de Zil, easily. But not to change your mind. Not you know, I prefer Bois de Zil. I intend to do a list of top Chanel boyfriend perfumes. Yeah, that would be fun. That would be fun to see. God, I wonder how many there are. Whatever you guys get, just don't get Celine Reptile. That smells rancid. I almost had 2 reptiles. Do you remember when I went and I got, what was one of the last ones? Bois. Fuck, I can't remember the name. I can't remember any of these names anymore. And the sales assistant gave me Reptile, and I never checked the bottle before opening. And then once I opened, I was like, oh fuck, this is not what I wanted. Why is not wearing a fragrance bad? It's much better than wearing a chemical sludge that annoys everyone. Yeah, there are some fragrances out there that are annoying. I smell a lot of annoying fragrances. And then I'm like, damn, I'd rather you not be wearing fragrance. I'll judge the guy wearing a crappy fragrance. I won't judge a guy not wearing a fragrance, but I won't judge the guy, I'll judge the crappy fragrance. That's what I'll do. How did you come up with contemplating the art of life through the world of perfume? I didn't. It found me. I mean, it was just, I don't know. It was my story. That's my story, right? Subway famous for stank peeps. Aaron is mean to me. He should go timeout. I don't know. All I saw is he simply said that it would be your vibe. I didn't see anything to offend you there, Chucky. I'm not sure what you're offended about, but what's going on? Deal at home versus Poudre is a hard choice. Well, I'm talking just on iris, right? On the preference of iris, I prefer Poudre. And Deal at Home is gorgeous as well. It's one of my favorite perfumes. Chemical sludges are omnipresent these days. Yeah, that's something I want to stay away from, get away from, run away from. Hyrax or civet musks? I would say Hyrax for me. Dudes and chicks don't shower after sex and jump that subway home. Reeks smell it 3 cars away. Whoosh. Fuck. I felt like I smelled dick yesterday in the change room. I was like, ugh. It's either somebody's raunchy dick or somebody's eating tuna fish in here. Like, what the hell, guys? Clean yourselves. You know, the change room smells like that. How many people out of 150 guys, 50 girls do you think wear fragrance? I never run into people with fragrance on I can smell. My guess is 40. No idea, man. I wonder if Chanel would do discounts on their perfumes even during an economic recession. My last 2 Chanels I got on discount at Holtz during the Christmas season. And it was very limited. It wasn't every single, it must have been a Holtz. I don't think it was the Chanel sale. It must have been Holtz putting their overstock on sale because only limited pieces were on sale. It wasn't every single Les exclusive, which is odd. And I ended up getting Cuir de Russie and Bella de Spiro, EDPs of Cuir de Russie and Bella de Spiro. I probably would have bought more, but they weren't on sale. There's only like a handful of them, which was weird. And it only ever happened once, but that would be great. Did you take any inspiration from anything existing? Yes, all the inspiration came from inside, the way I was feeling. My feelings directed the briefs. It was my feelings and my subconscious mind is all working together. And then it just kind of presented itself to me. It's like, here's the blueprints. This is what you're going to do. Everything was told to me in meditations, okay? That's literally how it worked. Yeah, it was just to express whatever I was dealing with internally, you know? There was a fire inside of me internally. That's what it felt like. There was a lot of emotions. Oh, somebody's hotboxing over there. Good to see. A lot of hotboxers. Yeah. It was just really about expressing what I was feeling, like what I was going through at that time in my life, which is great because I'll always have that to look back at, you know? You look back just to see in 5-10 years to see how far you've come from there. Chuck, is not my fault you are overly sensitive. I was just stating that it was your vibe, and I'm right, and you mad that it is your vibe. That's what I saw too. He just said it was your vibe, yeah. Uber drivers wear way too much fragrance. Would you rather they not wear fragrance? Rather smell a strong perfume than BO and the other orifice. Oh, whatever. After sex smell is gross. You think so? I never thought of it that way. Or someone sprayed corals. Carl looks like a Lamol bottle. Carl does look like a Lamol bottle. Carl, we're coming after your Lamols. We're coming after your stripes. Carl's abs are striped like Lamol. Just watched my elderly neighbor try to fix his gutters and face planted into his driveway. If I just sit here and do nothing, how long before he smells? I need to wear Cuir Canage. I love the smoky accord in it. I work at a college university and all you smell here is Baccarat Rouge. It's vile. Bums have the best salage. Bums do have the best salage. The homeless dudes. God, some perfumes would love to have that. Everyone has to live in the car now or tent. Dushan says, be strong, Jared. Don't give in to Baccarat. Breakups are insightful and like rising from the ashes. Only silver lining. They're the best things that can happen to you, to be honest. That's where you find yourself. You know, that's what relationships are. They're mirrors to you to help you find your way, your path, who you are. For somebody to reflect back to you whatever it is that you're probably missing. You started something. Everyone is going to be smoking in that parking. No, they've been doing it way before me. I saw it from them. I think it's just normal everywhere. It's like cops drive by. They don't give a shit. I was sitting here the other day, like, with my phone scrolling. I had my hand out the window, right? Looking down like this. And as I look up, there's like a cop driving right past me. Didn't give a flying F, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't know what after. I look a lot better than Lamol bottle came on. I guess it's kind of an insult to call Carl Lamol bottle. Come on. Maybe we'll use Carl for the inspiration to Les Epps today's custom bottle. Go joint for joint with everyone like a UB40 concert. Do you get Lourdes Bleu feeling in Cuir Canage, the vintage powder? Cuir Canage to me, it's almost more like Shalimar than Lourdes Bleu. It's so big and powdery. And Lourdes Bleu is super soft. I never broke up, just been busy fighting the devil and trying to stay alive. That's sometimes worse, is being with somebody that you're not meant to be with and you're just kind of together for convenience, you know? That's not fun either. You completely lose yourself there and you want it over and you just don't know how to fucking live. It's hard to break up, but it's also hard to live like that, unhappy with somebody. So pick your hard, you know? Hard to be alone or hard to be with someone you can't stand. I think it's just hard. It's just easier to be alone. Forgot to ask you about one of the new obsessions, Arquise Non-Bond. Have you tried? I've not. What do you love about it? Tell us what you're obsessed about it. The best relationships are the ones where both were a couple from high school and never broke up. If they work, man. If they work. I have no family. I don't believe you, Carl. We need an update. Check Carl's Instagram. He updates it quite often. Are you excited for your birthday? What are you doing for your birthday? Do you have any goals for the upcoming year? So I've been told by a lot of family members not to make plans on a certain day. So something's going on. Yeah. Do I have any goals for the upcoming year? Yeah, I have a ton of goals. I have a ton of goals and I write them all here. Every day. I've got this here. Every day I write. I write all my shit, okay? Every day. Every single day. I just write and write and write and write and write. Everything goes here. Fragrance Journey, what's happening? Good to see you, Robert. Smoking weed while perfume live stream, pretty standard, really. Yeah, there's nothing interesting going on here. Keep it moving. Give bums baby wipes, but don't let anyone see. They will thank you later, just as good as cheese sandwiches. Are you going to change the bottle design? Yeah, eventually. The hardest part is finding the manufacturer, the bottle manufacturer, and then you got to deal with minimum order quantities, right? So, I mean, when I'm able to build the brand big enough and have that kind of, or need that kind of demand, that's when I'll do it, right? I'm not there yet. You know, I don't need 50,000 bottles manufactured. And I think that's what you need when you're getting custom bottles made. You need a lot of, they expect a lot of MOQ, minimum order quantity. 246. Damn, I gotta go. I got to go. I am running late. Guys, I will see you tomorrow. Sorry, I gotta cut this off. I didn't realize it was already so late, but it was great seeing you and hope you have a wonderful day wherever you guys are. I'll talk to y'all soon.